Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of a fat activist saying you should call your thin friends fat. If you're hanging out with your thin friend and they say, "Oh man, I feel so fat," you, as a larger person, are supposed to look at them and say, "That's because you are so fat." We're also going to be taking a look at a couple of bonus clips from this same creator, including one where they're saying, "Stop trying to better yourself or change your life." For no reason at all, let's take a look at the dogs real quick. "Oh, Lily, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Lily. Hey, Lily. Rocco is a good boy. Hey, Rocco, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Rocco. Hey, Rocco. Did you know that I have a second channel called Cynical Reacts where I react to things that are not related to fat acceptance? You should go check it out. I recently released a video over there of a 400-pound woman getting arrested at Applebee's. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
This is for my fatties and my fatties only.
Oh, it's for me. Let's go.
Next time your non-fat friend calls themselves fat, just agree. And they say, "Oh, this makes me look so fat." Yeah, it does.
Okay. And how are they supposed to respond when somebody that's larger than them is calling them fat? If your thin friend is like, "Oh man, this shirt makes me feel so fat," and then you're like, "That's because you are fat, my friend," then your thin friend might respond like this. "I'm fat? Oh, okay, well, what does that make you then?" Look at ya! You thought you could dunk on me, dum-dum? Yeah, when an obese person tells me that I'm fat, it's really hurting me. I'm not trying to be mean, but come on. Why are you making me have this uncomfortable conversation with you that I didn't want to have? Just tell me the shirt doesn't make me look fat, okay? That's literally the protocol, no matter who it is. If somebody says, "Does X make me look fat?" No matter who you are, no matter where you're at, no matter which country you're in, no matter which time zone you're in, the correct answer is, "No, that doesn't make you look fat. You look great." Is it so freaking hard, bro? Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Now you know the protocol. Nobody's fat, and nothing that anybody is wearing makes them look fat. Ever. Okay? I just gave you a life pro tip. I don't care what you actually think. Nothing is making anybody look fat ever. Okay? Save yourself a lot of headaches.
Because one, fat is not a bad thing. Two, when people often say that this thing makes them look fat, they are looking for reassurance that their body looks good.
Yeah, so give it to me. Don't tell me I look fat. I was looking for reassurance. Why are you trying to dunk on me? I thought we were friends, man.
And again, is equating fatness to bad.
Well, people don't want to be fat. It's not that it's equating it to bad, but for the past however long, since the beginning of human history maybe, people don't want to look fat or obese, and people want to wear clothes that are flattering that make them look not fat or obese. I don't know why all of a sudden now we're getting offended by that.
And not to looking good, not to being nice, not being desirable, etc. It's not your job, if you don't want it to be like, "No, you're this, you're that. When you call yourself fat, it makes me feel bad."
Okay, well, if you don't want to say nice things to your friend and be supportive, then I suppose you shouldn't expect them to be nice to you or say anything supportive to you either. I understand that if you're living in a larger body, you have a lot of negative feelings when you hear your friend who is thinner than you refer to themselves as fat, right? You're like, well, if you think that you're fat, what the hell do you think of me, right? It makes you feel bad, and maybe you're trying to make yourself feel better by being like, "Yeah, actually, that dress does make you look fat." But you shouldn't be trying to dunk on your friend just because of your own personal issues. And honestly, your thin friend should probably know better than to say, "Hey, this makes me look fat," in front of their friend that they know is larger than them. There's a lot of passive aggressiveness in a lot of y'all's friend circles out there. A lot of y'all treat each other like total garbage and then call each other friends. I don't know why. Maybe this is why I don't hang out with anybody. Also, I don't think anybody wants to hang out with me, so. Step one to having friends, I think, is that people want to have to hang out with you. No, I'm just kidding.
Just agree and move on, and I promise you they will stop calling themselves fat.
Or they might have a different type of response.
In front of you.
Okay, so that was weird and I disagree. I say that we just give an actual honest response if our friend asks us if this thing looks fat. Next.
Imagine how much happier you would be if you stopped constantly trying to chase change.
You know what? You're right. I'm sick of trying to better myself in my life all the time. You're right. Why am I chasing change? I should just lay here. Oh, f*** all my hopes and dreams, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why am I trying to change anything, dude? The video goes on for like the next several hours. This is like a 5-hour video of me just sitting here like this. Oh, dang. No, but seriously, that's one of the most alarming statements that I've ever heard in my life. Why are you guys out there trying to chase change? What? From the time that you were born, you should be working towards bettering yourself and your situation. I'm sorry, but human beings are a work in progress. I'm an old ass man, and I'm still chasing change. I'm still trying to get better, because I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. You're literally encouraging people to stagnate. Why you want to work so hard, man? America wants to see us living, baby. If you know that reference, leave a comment below, and I will pin that comment. It's pretty obscure.
Worked on just kind of like, oh no, accepting who you are and where you're at in life and enjoy it.
I disagree. I don't think you should accept who you are or where you're at in life. There is not one human being who rolled out of the womb and they were just a perfect human being ready to go. The vast majority of us have all kinds of personal issues that were imprinted upon us during our time growing up. Once we reach adulthood, now we have to spend the next 10, maybe 15 years or so battling all of these internal issues and overcoming them until we can be a free and confident person. The first half of my adult life was just trying to get over my childhood life. And a lot of other people are the same. We're all a work in progress. And don't try to change your situation either. So if you're broke, you have a crappy job, you shouldn't try to improve that. Okay. Don't improve ourselves, don't improve our situation. Thank you for that uplifting message, I guess. Next.
I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm sure one of you do.
I do.
Your body doesn't discriminate against nutrients and how you get it into your body as long as you're eating food and supplying your body with nourishment.
What did any of that mean?
So that means you have to gob on some good creamy dressing onto your salad.
I see. So you're saying as long as you're eating good food, it does not matter if you slather it in dressing. I'm going to have to disagree here. I say that unhealthy food has a deleterious effect on our health and takes away the nutritional value of healthy food. By this same logic, we could put any unhealthy food on top of healthy food and call it fine.
You get more veggies into your diet, do it.
That salad that you're eating right there is a nonsense salad. That's like one of those iceberg, cabbage, carrot salads. You want to get ones with the dark leafy greens like baby spinach, arugula, and the spring mix, all that type of stuff. Slap some sprouts on there, maybe some tomatoes, maybe some avocado. Let's go. Put a nice vinaigrette on there. I would recommend a vinaigrette. I'm not trying to hate on her too much though, right? I mean, she's just trying to encourage people to eat a little healthier and saying that it's fine to have a little bit of dressing. Her heart's in the right place.
Your body will just be chilling and happy because it's getting nutrients.
Is that how it works?
Nutrients are nutrients are nutrients. Some foods you eat have more nutrients than other foods that you eat.
No, they don't. That's fat phobic. What do you mean?
But nutrients are nutrients are nutrients. Your body just needs food and fuel to survive.
Okay, well, thank you for lecturing me on nutrition for some reason.
Nourish your body, however that...
So you're saying that we should nourish our bodies? Sorry. I want to get all weird as hell every time somebody says the word nourish.
It looks like for you, not based on a one-size-fits-all rule about nutrients and food, because that doesn't work.
I disagree. I think it's counterproductive to put unhealthy foods on top of healthy foods. Next.
Okay, you're fat.
Dude, why does every video of yours start with you dropping the phone?
Yep, you are fat.
How dare you? Alright, so first you're gonna do a piss poor job starting the video and setting the phone down, and now you're calling me fat? What the hell? First I asked you if this dress made me look fat, and you said it did. Now you're just flat out calling me fat when I enter the room. What the hell? Note to self, don't be friends with a fat activist. They'll only hurt you.
You're a big bitch. You live in a big body. You are plus size. You are curvy. Whatever.
Okay, I'm fat, I'm a big bitch, I live in a plus size body, I'm curvy. I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I do not feel ashamed. That's how that was coming off. You're a bitch, you're plus size, you're living in a bigger body. You guys remember that? I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I do not feel ashamed, I'm your bitch. I'm your lover, I'm your child, I'm your mother. I'm sorry.
And people are gonna notice. You can either continue to like be ashamed of that and try to change your body and just like live in self-hatred.
Little bit of vocal fry on this one.
Or you can choose to accept yourself as you are.
So if we accept ourselves the way that we are, meaning that we don't want to lose weight, does that mean that we also don't want to gain weight? Because this is me, how I am right now. I wouldn't be being true to myself if I were to gain weight. I would be becoming a different person. Just like the different person I would become if I lost weight. Right? I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed.
And work on living a life full of love and ease and joy and...
Love and ease? I don't think anybody needs a life of ease. I hate to always say this, but spoiled brats who don't have to work a day in their lives turn out to be horrible people, and they are not happy. When you don't have to work for yourself and everything is handed to you, you get this mentality that everything is owed to you, and then it's never enough, so you're actually miserable.
Comfort in your big body.
It's not comfortable to live in a big body, so
that when you travel places, you have fun and you're not obsessing over your body and what you look.
But what if not paying attention to any of that stuff results in you being too large to fit into airline seats? How are you going to travel then?
When your coworker who hates herself makes a comment about your body, you know it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with that self-hatred.
Okay, I can get on board with that. People shouldn't be trying to dunk on you. They clearly have an issue.
So you can just go out and do what you've always wanted to do. And
I can finally do that marathon I've had my eye on this whole time. I can finally climb that rope. I can finally do all this crazy physical stuff that I wanted to do. Oh, I can't do any of that.
Instead of waiting until you look a certain way. Being big, being fat, being plus size, curvy, whatever, isn't a bad thing.
Right, you're not a bad person if you're obese, but obesity puts you into poor health. So if you don't want to be in poor health and you want to be a hell of a lot more mobile and comfortable in your own body, then you work on the obesity.
It's only a bad thing because society has deemed it as bad.
No, you need to let go of that tired-ass argument. I've been overweight. It felt like crap. I don't like people touching me, so I didn't like all that extra weight touching me continually all over my whole body. Felt like somebody was putting me in a big old hug, making me all hot, sweaty, and uncomfortable. 24/7. Thighs rubbing together, getting winded, always tired. Dude, it sucked. The whole argument about society is nonsense. Watch one episode of my 600-pound life.
You, my friend, have a choice on whether or not you want to continue to uphold that rhetoric.
Rhetoric? I swear to God, she put a T on the end of that. Let's go.
Uphold that rhetoric.
Rhetoric. Stop this planet. I'm ready to get off. You hear me? No? Alright, fine, let's continue.
So continue hating yourself or do something to
feel differently.
And then she wrapped up the video by mispronouncing rhetoric and telling you to accept yourself just the way that you are. This is the first time that I'm hearing of this particular rhetoric. Sorry. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Should you call your thin friend fat? Should you discourage people from trying to better themselves or their lives or their situation? Leave a comment below. Personally, I disagree with all of the aforementioned. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.